I'm Mal.
I'm Amanda.
And together we're
a
open
pair
for
of
friend
boots at the back of your
applications.
closet that are uncomfortable but too expensive to throw out. You want to introduce us to the concept?
I guess I have to. This is the one that I suggested this time. Like I said, my name is Mal, and I was introduced to this movie through many Disney fans, who every single time I would introduce myself as Mal, they'd say, "Oh, no. Like Mal? Like Descendants Mal?" Drove me nuts. But anyway, the movie is essentially about, like, Disney supervillains, their children, trying to be integrated into the good part of society. You know, like, the villains are, like, ostracized, and obviously they're demonized within the movie. So, I haven't seen it. I've actively avoided it because of the similarities that I get with people saying that, "Oh, your name." So...
I had never heard about it until Mal started complaining about it today. So.
And I complain about a lot of things, so that was the one that she listened to me about. I feel like it's really important for me to say that if you have a name out there that is genuinely unique, okay, and then all of a sudden people start monetizing off of your name, you are eligible for compensation and you should sue them.
I feel like there are two options in life. You either have a name where people will compare you to characters or famous people that they know, or you have a name that people can't pronounce.
Yes, very true. Very, very true. Well, I have both. Oh my god.
Who can't pronounce Mal?
People can't pronounce Malia. They look at it, they go, Malia? Malaya? And I'm like, just call me Mal. I beg of you. And then people are like, no, it's important to me that, like, I know how to say your name. And I'm like, it's not, it's fine. It's just call me Mal. I'm begging you. And then I get, like, this is embarrassing. When I was on Tinder, a lot of guys, it was so unoriginal, and I hated it. They'd be like, "Oh, comment ça va?" And I'd be like, you know, I'm okay. Comme ci, comme ça. And they were like, "Oh, je suis Mal." I was like, hilarious.
The joke that I would get the most, and everyone would always think that they were the first person to have ever made this connection in the world, would be like, "Oh, look, it's a man."
Duh.
Wow,
That's awful.
How did you come up with that? I've never heard that before.
You are so original. Comedy king.
Two white people complaining about their names.
Ready?
Okay, let's go.
Oh, Boo Boo Stewart's dad is Jafar.
That's not how
ancestry
works.
Yeah.
You can't just take any person who isn't white and be like, they're all the same.
Yeah, they're like, Boo Boo Stewart has brown skin. So does Jafar. That's awful.
Uh-oh.
Interesting. All right, wait. Something I want to do that I want to do for every movie that we watch. I want us to make predictions.
Oh, you love predictions.
Obviously, they're going to save the kingdom. Because obviously, they're going to be like, "Oh, we're not like our parents."
There will be a climax. This is a musical? I'm gonna sing along, even though I don't know the songs.
I didn't make a good decision until I was at least 42.
You decided to marry me at 28.
It's either you or a teapot. Kidding.
Fuck that.
Okay, but seriously, I'm so concerned. They're crowning their 16-year-old son king?
Yeah, he's barely finished puberty.
He's still in the middle of puberty.
Yeah.
They're, like, middle-aged, too. That's not time for them to retire.
Yeah. And as far as I'm concerned, the king needs to die in order for the prince to be crowned.
Maybe they're allowed to retire in this world.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, it is like a modern feel, you know. But also, I would have liked the Beast to have died.
And if there is anything you need, feel free to
Ask Doug.
Hey guys, I'm Dopey's son.
I love him already.
You're telling me that Dopey had sex? Does Dopey know he has a son?
Dopey, dog, bashful, happy, grumpy, sleepy, and sneezy.
Why would he just recite those?
Okay. Dopey told me to go through all my uncles at least 3 times a day because he forgets, so I might forget. Why would he just be like... Did he see them all? Was he hallucinating? Was he like... Okay. And then Cameron's character was like, and Sneezy, don't I see him right there.
It's nothing cognitive with Dopey. He's just on drugs all the time. And he feeds them to his son, too. He's having hallucinations.
That's your mother's spinning wheel.
Yeah, it's kind of dorky.
It's magic. It doesn't have to look scary.
It's also a spinning wheel. When was
Yeah.
the last time you saw a spinning wheel that didn't look dorky?
Also, how often do you see spinning wheels that you can definitively say that this specific one is dorky?
You should really think about taking this talent off the locker into our class. I could,
He sounds so fucking bland. You should really think about taking this off your locker into our class.
Oh, gee. Thank you. Thank you very much. Prince Ben. Thank you. Marlish.
He needs a shot of something. Tequila, vodka, anything. Just spice his personality up a little bit. I'm bored looking at him. I'm bored hearing him. I'm bored having to process what he says. He's a boring man. He's mediocre. And
He's king. This is your king. How dare you disrespect him?
cut my head off, bitch, because it would be much better than having to listen to this guy. I'm so tired.
no biggie. My dad will just give me a new one.
Prince Charming. And Cinderella. Fairy godmother.
He's like, yeah, it turns me on that you know my whole family.
I love what you've done with Jane's hair. And I know you hate us, and, well, you're evil. But do you think you could do mine?
My mom cut it with a sword.
You know how a body has a lot of different parts?
He's getting the sex talk right now. So you know when you really like someone a lot and you get a funny feeling in your tummy and it travels down to your toes and it wrinkles your nose.
Chips.
Chips.
Like those are? Chocolate chips.
Pull your nose, bud.
Chocolate chips. There's the tear. There's the tear. They're gonna use it.
Yeah, well, big bummer, but
Wait a damn second. I'd be like, did you just put my tear into the batter?
Did you just wipe a tear off my face and then shake it into a bowl of
Full
cookie dough?
She really just watched though too and was like, what the fuck? I have never in my life seen a high school with lockers outside of the school. I just want to know if that's like a real, actual American thing.
Yeah.
Really? That's crazy. Did you ever go to school with lockers on the outside?
No, it's a place with warmer climates.
Imagine you come back from the winter break and like the bottom locker is all covered up. You can't even access it because it snowed so much. So that makes sense that it would be a warmer climate. So like places like Arizona, yeah, Florida, like things like that.
This movie was labeled as a musical, and we're like over halfway through, and there's been 2 songs.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed. I expected at least like 5 by now.
That's the only way they could have gone Kristen Chenowith. They were like, you get to sing a song.
Yeah, true.
we don't really date much on the island. It's more like gang activity.
poster parents for goodness.
Your dad isn't really the poster child for goodness.
Yeah.
Of all the princes in Disney movies, the Beast isn't exactly the
best chap out of all of them. Yeah. Yeah. He got cursed for doing bad things.
Yeah, he was such a horrible person. He got turned into a beast.
Yeah.
A poster child.
Yeah.
Really.
Are those little crowns on your shorts?
Maybe.
But why would you have your job on your shorts?
He's the perfect size for a pet. This dog loves me, and I love him.
We're gonna get married.
No, I don't think so. I'm new.
Also, it's like, why wouldn't they like tell them, hey, just so you know, we've got some bad kids coming on over, so keep your prejudice to yourself.
Mir said it, so it must be true.
He's dead. It's actually chlorine gas. He's about to become king in a week. You really want to ground him right now? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I liked that they didn't even walk in slow motion and there was house music giving them their exit.
Hey guys! Camera died, so that's why you're getting a whole new view.
This feels wrong. This feels wrong how good we look.
You know, when you need strength. Some carbs.
It's an erectile dysfunction pill.
Always think,
No, it's when you need strength.
but I can't wait.
So it's steroids.
So Tom Petty.
There was a fly. A fly made an appearance on this movie.
Wonder if he's credited.
He should be for his hard work. It's the best character in the whole movie.
That fly walked.
Better make a
So Ben could run.
Good luck on being crowned king. I hope the crown isn't poisoned.
I hope the crown isn't too heavy and then it breaks your neck.
I hope the crown doesn't have spikes.
I hope the crown isn't a crown of thorns and then they crucify you in the Roman style.
This looks like the like Sleeping Beauty's castle. He looks so nervous.
He looks so young.
Yeah.
This is a child.
Yeah.
Child, what are you doing? If you will make me beautiful, I'll do myself. Sissy.
I don't know how to deal with that. Okay, weird thing, but, and I am not listening to anything he says. He has really nice eyebrows. They're like nice in the sense that like they're messy.
So you
Because
like
I'm listening to
messy
my
eyebrows?
heart.
I do. Stop. I have a boyfriend. You're not getting anywhere.
I want to listen to my heart too.
Oh fuck, you got me.
That we are not our parents.
We are not our parents. Are people frozen?
And another time, and another time.
By in another time, she means when you were still a beast.
Well, let's get this party started.
You know a party is started when Oe 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 is spoken. Oe Oe Oe!
Well, let's get this party started.
Oh hey! Final concluding thoughts. To be fair, It had plot. Oh, on a scale of 1 to 10.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate that movie rotten to the core.
I would rate it. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
So again. So if you liked that video, that's your problem.
Get a better hobby. God. What are you doing with yourself? Why would you have liked that?
Don't watch us. Don't perceive us.
Sorry, perceive me.
I'm cussing it. Leave.
Get out of here.
Do you not have anything better to do?
What are you doing?
Go away.